Hello everyone, this is Eric Mitchell, Prince Georgian Magazine. In a moment I'm going to be interviewing one of the more dynamic fashion designers of our area, Cars of Cars Collection. He'll be here with us in just a moment, but I've got a few questions that I know you're going to want to hear. Stay tuned.
Really, don't believe everything you hear.
I mean, at this point in your career, how have you come to get to this point? What do you think would be the sole thing that kind of brought you?
God,
Is that right?
G-O-D.
Oh.
And along with saying that, God putting great people around me that really appreciate what I do and appreciate what the industry is offering and believe in. I have great minds around me. I like people that are smarter than me around me because it elevates me to that next level. And those are the type of people that I'm drawn to. Those are the type of people that work for Cash Collection. Well, God is my strength.
Okay.
God is, it's an old saying, you know, walk by faith and not by sight. God already has my future in his hands, and he's never lied to me.
Okay.
So how can you not continue to believe in him and walk in his path when he's never lied to you?
That being a product of your growing up, your family, you know.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Product of having a wonderful, amazing mother,
Is that right?
man, that took her kids and say, hey, it's not a father in the house, but doesn't mean that you have to act like there's not a father. I have a lot of kids that come to me and say, hey, you know, my father wasn't in my house, so I don't know what it is to be. No, that's an excuse.
You were in a video once in the past.
Exactly. Exactly.
Tell us about that experience. What video was it? And
I used to dance with Salt and Pepper.
Okay.
I'm in a Push It video.
okay.
So you people go back on that screen, and, you know, my daughter's YouTube all the time, showing us on Classmates. But I also dance with Puffy. We dance with Stacey Lattisaw together, Father MC, Dougie Fresh. Yeah. So, you know, I've always been into that little area. Exactly.
Yeah.
She's right from here. She's done gospel, things like that. So it's great, man. I love DC. A lot of people are shocked to know that I'm a designer of this magnitude that come out of the Washington area.
Oh, a lot of people.
But let's do this.
You are on a totally new level. Now, how can you take, and forget my ignorance if it seems so, but how can you take a man's suit that has so many limitations of styles and maybe already templates and cross that line like you do?
I have a way that I cut my suits. I have it patterned.
Okay. Oh.
There's a particular way for any shapes, any size, that I cut my suits to make you feel like you have that well-groomed tailored suit. And I'm not afraid to go out of the box. I'm not afraid to take risks.
Right.
You know, a lot of times they feel that men want to dress a certain way. It's not that. It's just the options that we have. And I want to give you a lot of options.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, from what I've seen on your product, there are extended options that I'm seeing things that in my mind I'm like, wow, I haven't thought of it
You
like
tell
that.
somebody I'm a designer, the first thing they think of is, oh, what you doing, t-shirts, sweatpants, and jeans. You know, I'll give you a little quick story. When I won Designer of the Year for New York, London, and Paris, and I went on the stage, they could not believe that the garments that they had saw on stage was coming from a black man.
Oh, wow.
And from someone from Washington, D.C.
Now, I noticed that you have one of America's Next Top Models on your website wearing your product.
Naima Moore.
Naima Moore.
She was the America's Next Top Model winner for Cycle 4.
Cycle 4, was that 2005, I think?
2005, she did my Saks campaign. She was the spokesperson for Saks for me. Yes.
I didn't know that.
And ironically that you brought her name up, we've been having people call us from New York saying if you go through Harlan Tunnel, there's a billboard of Naima and I with Saks Fifth Avenue on the billboard. Naima in Cincinnati. I was a celebrity designer and she was a celebrity model and host in a fashion show in Cincinnati. And people were like just getting on her nerves, everybody was in her face. And I just grabbed her by her hand and I'm like, Naima, come here, let's talk.
Charming man you are.
Exactly.
When
You know,
put the game on.
exactly. But she felt my passion and she felt me, you know, treating her as a person, and that Naima from America's Next Top Model. And I dressed her for the event.
Oh wow.
And she was just telling me, she's like, I've modeled for some of the major designers around the world, and your clothes are by far in and the same caliber and creativity.
Well, you have to know that by now. I mean, you've been.
I'm very humble, man. I feel like today somebody can surpass me. So I'm constantly on my grind. I'm constantly not taking anybody for granted. So if you say that I'm like that, then I appreciate it. And I'll be humble myself and I say thank you. I'm happy.
Do you have any particular advice you can give for someone who aspires to be in your shoes?
Absolutely. My advice to you is, one, get your business right. Don't be so eager just to jump out there and say I make clothes. Get your business right. Handle your business. And another thing is, understand your market, who you're trying to sell your clothes to. Know who your demographics are. Know who your competitors are. Make sure that you understand who you're going to compete against. Because a lot of people can say, why should I buy your clothes when there's nothing for me to go buy a Dolce & Gabbana or Calvin Klein? They've been in the game for so long. You have to let them see, hey, I'm bringing something different to the table.
What's the future for the Cass collection?
I'm going to give it to you plain and simple. And I want you to quote me on this.
All right.
I will be the next Black Victoria's Secret.
This is a question that I got from one of my readers.
Okay.
Female young lady.
Okay.
She wants to know, what styles do you think would dominate this spring?
Right now, sexy is coming back.
Uh-oh.
Sexy is coming back. People want to dress up again now. People want to take the time to look fabulous. The gentleman wants to take time to look more GQ, because the era that we grew up in, they're growing up now.
Okay.
You know, the jerseys was fun and all of that. That was nice. That was sweet. But now it's time for me to have that grown man status, my grown woman status.
Right.
That's what's coming back. So you're going to look at more of a woman trying to identify her sexiness.
Okay.
You're going to see sex appeal at an all-time high this summer.
I can't wait for that. Look.
So, you know, bring your handkerchiefs and your pocket squares, brothers.
And your A
Because you're
game
going to
up.
be wiping your hair. It's going to be hot. But yeah, definitely, you know, the linen will never go out of style, but the linen suits are going to come back.
Okay.
You know, colors are going to come back. You're going to see more solid, bold colors.
Wow. Okay. Wow. That's awesome.